If you are a beginning band director, you know how difficult it can be to give each individual student the attention necessary to help them reach their potential in band. You also know the kind of performance habits your students can develop if you are unable to assess their progress on a consistent basis. Scale and rhythm chunks will enable you, the director, to differentiate your instruction, assess all of your students quickly and frequently, as well as motivate students by giving them ownership in their learning. Scale and rhythm chunks are short exercises. Each exercise, or chunk, is a 4-measure exercise that teaches a new concept in a simple and straightforward manner. Because each chunk teaches one new concept, building on concepts students have already learned, students can learn each new chunk quickly. And because students experience success quickly, they become motivated to set higher goals for themselves and are more likely to reach those goals. This teaching tool provides students with 2 opportunities to take ownership in their learning. The first is a goal-setting chart found on the inside front cover of each student book. This chart allows students to set weekly goals for themselves, giving them something to strive for in each week of instruction. The second part of this teaching tool that allows students to take ownership in their learning are the wall charts. Once a student completes a chunk, they have the opportunity to mark their progress on a wall chart. Directors can color code the charts using different stickers or dry erase markers for each month. Students will be proud to see their progress on the wall of your band room, and you will have documentation of each student's progress without having to write anything in a grade book. Rhythm chunks are 4-measure, rhythm-based technical exercises. Students will not play rhythm chunks on their instruments. Instead, they are performed by clapping and counting. Rhythm chunks can be performed using any counting system.
Triplet.
Triplet.
Good. So when you get to here, you're going to say triplet.
Triplet.
Good. Let's try the whole thing again.
1 E-N-I, 2 E-N-O, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's a lot better.
There are 4 levels of rhythm chunks. Bronze, the first level. Silver, introducing syncopated 8th note rhythms and 16th note rhythms. Gold, more complex meters. And platinum, the highest level, featuring very complex rhythms. These high levels provide a real challenge for your advanced learners, and you will be amazed that if given the opportunity, they will become incredibly motivated to reach the platinum level. Scale chunks are performed on instruments. These exercises begin with the first 5 notes learned on the student's instrument and feature small parts of scale patterns. As students learn the notes necessary, scale chunks develop into actual scales. There are 2 levels of scale chunks, bronze and silver, and 2 levels of scale skills, gold and platinum. By the end of gold scale skills, students have mastered all of their major scales. Platinum scale skills are technical exercises that use scale and arpeggiated patterns, helping students apply their knowledge of scales.
Good. That was a lot better on the end. Did you hear how that got better? Good job.
Because each chunk is short, directors can assess students in a matter of seconds, tell them what they're doing well, and offer tips for improvement. Once a student has completed a chunk, they can mark the chunk they've completed on the wall chart. With the aid of scale and rhythm chunks, you will be able to provide remediation for slower learners and provide extremely high goals for your advanced learners that are in need of a challenge. Scale and rhythm chunks works very well in sectional or small classes, but are not meant to be used as an entire band. My hope is that all students in your band have the opportunity to grow to their absolute greatest potential. Best of luck this year with your band program.